so I hit the button, cut myself off. Here, it's August 2nd, I don't know, about 20 after 1 or so, out in the orchard here. This is take 2, I guess. Hit the wrong button. But anyways, while I was mowing the orchard, I always try to keep an eye on the bee yard and such, because it's right below the bee yard. Lot of activity from one of our hives here. I'm gonna switch it over actually, so you guys aren't looking at me. You can see what the bees are doing. Here's our bee yard. It's nothing fancy. It's been kind of neglected, but we do have 2 hives in here. You'll see the 1, 2. So there's 1 box, 2 box, 3 box. That number 3 box is a full beehive. And then I'll walk you over here. And then if you see, yeah, there one with the yellow top with the 2 boxes on it. And of course the camera's not going to focus. That's our second hive. That's the new bees we brought in. We haven't paid a lot of attention to the bees this year. Just kind of, we've been letting them do their things and slacking on inspections and such. But that number 1 hive there should have honey on it. Because as you see, I'll try to point again here. You got the lower box and the next box up. Those 2 are brood boxes. That's where they're going to have their comb with their eggs and their babies and such. We also left the 3rd box on top. Usually, the way our bees work, they'll do some honey in there, sometimes some drone brood, and if they get too big, you know, they'll lay some more eggs and such. We probably should, probably going to get into it this afternoon after I get off here, check it out, see what's going on and such. But you can, I don't know if you can see. Let me get in a better spot so you can see the side of the hive. Check out the front. There's a ton of activity. The bees are all congregating by the hive, and then they're just kind of flying around, circling around a lot. Usually, you know, that's an indicator of a possible swarm. Sometimes it's a lot of them coming in and such, but I've been trying to watch, and I see a lot of bees that are just circling around. If they're out foraging, they might circle around once high up in the air and then take off, go to where they're at. I'm not really seeing that with a lot of them, so I think we got a swarm going on. You can see, if I zoom up here, we don't usually mow in front of the hive, so there's, but look, see all the activity. They're just, I can keep still. They're just kind of milling about, pouring in and out of the hive. And then if you watch them, see there's a lot congregating on the front. And as we zoom out, see how a lot of them, they're just kind of flying around in circles. A lot of times that's indicative of a swarm. They usually send out their scout bees, find a spot where they want to go. Once the scout bees are happy, they'll send a message to the hive that's ready to swarm. So this will be a, usually it's a mature queen. They'll get her skinny. They'll swarm out with her, and there'll probably be new queen cells or new queens in the hive that will either have hatched or will hatch, and then they'll have to go out, breed with drones, come back. It's a long cycle. I think it's a 7 to 10 day cycle for a queen to fly out and breed and then come back. So it's not the best time of year for a swarm. It's going to be late. You know, if we can catch the swarm, if I find where it goes, I'll keep an eye on them throughout the day. I don't know, maybe they're just hot with the sun and such, but it is partly cloudy, so it's not terribly hot today. A lot of times I get lucky, and they'll swarm out into this hedgerow along the orchard, or they'll pick one of these trees in the orchard to swarm onto. I haven't seen any swarms yet this year. We might have missed some. Like I said, we've been slacking on our inspections and such. But they kind of just do their thing. They've survived with us before. But either way, I'm going to have to get into that second hive as well. There's not a lot of activity in that second hive. There should be more than I'm seeing. Maybe I screwed up. Maybe they ran out of room. And they might have absconded or swarmed out and gone somewhere else. But yeah, we'll check in the next couple days if the weather cooperates and see what happens. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll keep an eye on this, what we're calling our #1 hive here, and see if they actually swarm. And maybe if they did swarm, we'll try to catch a swarm capture, and how we put those in the box and such, and make another hive. Until then, everybody have a great day, be safe, enjoy this weather if you can. Have a great day.